What's going on, people? On this Monday, this Motivation Monday, special one, Martin Luther King Day, MLK Day, Monday, January 18th. For this day, I wanted to talk about this special piece. It's like looking at it. It actually, I have it hung. It's hung right above my computer monitor. It's like this. You got the eyes just peering over the monitor. Picked this piece up down in Wynwood, Miami. I was walking around. This guy had a bunch of different drawings that he had done. There was a Hendrix and Louis Armstrong, but it was this one that really struck me and spoke to me. I was trying to remember the exact year, but I know it was towards the end of Obama's term, second term. And there was just something about it that struck me. Had to have it. Something about Obama. He just speaks right to you. He's I'll never forget 2008. First time ever voting for a president was the first African American president in U.S. history. I'll never forget that. And the powerful part about this piece, picture can say more than 1,000 words. This one, just as true. Just as true. Both men inspired hope for one half and inspired fear of change in another. Fear of change. They saw him. They saw change. They want respect. Not revenge, respect. It's a very important day today. A lot going on this week. And to start it off this week, which precursor of the Capitol being stormed and the threats of violence, to start off with MLK is where we need to be at. Yeah. I've had to separate from family and friends because you can disagree with Obama's policies all day long. Agree with his policies. Okay. But you can't degrade a man because you disagree with him. And when I say he inspired hope and he inspired fear, this was evident by one man who, for his entire presidency, had the birther movement going and questioning whether he was born in the United States, born directly from racism. Whoever had this publicly brought up like that. And you can objectively say that Obama is the best, if not the best, one of the best public recorded speakers. Objectively. How you can watch one of his speeches and be fearful of this change that he advocates for and has demonstrated through his 8 years of presidency, how that can inspire fear is directly racist. And when I would see people post, I had a family member that posted, I don't even want to use the word, posted a picture of a primate and said they had found a high school picture of Obama. This was in 2016? 2016? Again, this picture also says how far we've come since MLK's Day. And it also says how far we have to go and how many still need to take responsibility for their actions and their words. And the things that were said to protesters in the George Floyd case. Appalling. Yeah, I love how this piece is above my monitor, and I can look at it every day. And on the other side, I've got Einstein, and above that, I got Walt Disney, the person, not the company it is today, the person. The difference. On this stream, I have condemned Disney to a degree. But that's due to the company it is today, not the person. Cheers to all the coffee drinkers on this Monday. How far we've come, which you can look at objectively, the laws that have changed since MLK's Day, what he fought for, protested against, and what we were forced to protest this past year, 2020. Yeah, that piece, seeing it towards the end of his presidency and just not knowing. And I personally didn't like either of the candidates that ran in 2016. It was just a loss at a loss. And so seeing that piece was like clinging onto that feeling of 2008, of hope. Yeah, I didn't agree with everything he did. The bailout of the banks, that hurt. The drone strikes, but not getting out of Iraq that was promised, you know. Yes, and you confront those. But what, would it ever drive me to degrade him as a person of who he is? What does that solve? Inspired? He said, only love can conquer hate. It's fear. It's fear. If it's hate, it's a blanket of fear. They're fearful. They're afraid. Why go dressed in bulletproof vest, carrying X amount of guns, if you're not afraid, if you're not fearful? Being afraid. You know. Yeah. Show this piece. I just can't show it enough, you know. It just speaks. Yeah. The night is darkest just before the dawn. Let us move on from this dark year that was 2020, and hopefully see some brighter days. And it can be helped attributed to these two people in this drawing. And yeah, let's start this week of potential catastrophes that could be. Let's hope not. Let's have hope. Let's have hope. That's what we need. Hope. Some hope. And go on YouTube and watch some MLK speeches or Obama's speech at his inauguration. Hope. Let's go. Let's go. Have a good Monday.